Hello all and welcome to episode 2 of Dialogue with Director. Today we have a very special student. Her name is Mansa, and you'll get to know what she has done in a while, but let's first hear about her. So Mansa, tell us something about yourself.
I've always had a connection with arts and crafts, and this has been my very first time writing a book. And after writing this book, I found out that I have great potential in writing. And
okay, about yourself, something about your from where you come from, what are your hobbies, and something about your family.
My full name is Mansa Najiar. I study in B K Bajoria School, and I sit in class 7. And I'm living in Nongmansong, Langkarding.
Okay, great. So let's come to the most important thing about your book that you have written. So how did it all start, and what inspired you, and what is this book all about? Tell everything about this book.
So this book is called A Hero's Destiny Everland. When I first writing this book, I was given a link from my school WhatsApp group. So then there was this link which we had to write a book about, and then my teachers encouraged me to participate, and so I did. I have faced many grammatical errors and a few writer's blocks along the way, and then this book, it has an element of fantasy in it and fairy tales. It's a book for children, and it all starts off with a young girl, and she sets on a journey on the farthest side of the universe to defeat an evil being who wants to destroy galaxies.
Okay, so how did it occur to you? Did something inspire you? Do you read books which inspired you, or it something just came to you naturally?
It just came to me naturally.
Okay, great. So what about, we have heard you have won some award also, and you went somewhere to receive it. So tell us about that experience.
So first, when I published this book, I got a certificate as published author. Then soon after, the sales started to increase, and then I sold 10, 20 and 30 books. So then I got sent some medallions, the silver, gold and platinum medallions, and also a few certificates. Then out of those thousands of other authors in India, the top 200 have been invited to Gurugram, Haryana to receive a reward in the apparel house. I was blessed enough to reach in 190th rank.
Very good. Wow. So you went to Gurugram
Yes.
to receive that.
Yes.
So how was your experience?
It was very entertaining actually. I did not have that much time to explore the place.
Okay. Was it first time going this far from?
It was first time.
Okay. Did you travel in the metros?
Yes, I have traveled there.
Okay. How was your experience?
My experience in metros especially was that you have to be quick because you never know, the trains might leave soon. So yes, that, and also I've traveled in an airplane, which was my first
time. Very
first
good.
time.
Good. So all this came because of your writing.
Yes, all this.
Very good. So how does writing help in studies? Do you think writing is a good hobby? Many people have a habit of writing diaries or blogs. These days, diaries little, but more of blogs and online writing. So do you think writing helps in your studies also?
Yes, it does, because it enhances your vocabulary and it makes your soul itch to learn new words.
Okay. So how often do you write?
I write almost every day.
Every day? Where do you write? In the form of a daily diary, or you have an online blog? Where do you write? Can people, read? Because I'm sure now you have some fans and following, so they would like to read your, writings. So do you write online as well?
Actually, no. I just write in my journals and all.
Okay, in your journals. But why don't you write? I think people would, there is something called blog, B-L-O-G, blog.
Yes.
So you can start an online blog also, so that others can read and you can get comments from them. So next question I want to ask is, what career have you decided on your career, where you want to go, what you want to do? I mean, I'm sure it's still long because you are in class 7th, but I'm just curious because I do a lot of career counseling, so I want to understand Have you made that choice? What do you want to be?
Actually, before I had many options. First, I wanted to become a teacher, but then
Okay, yeah.
but then I thought
That's a
that
great
was,
choice. Yeah.
But then I thought it wasn't for me.
Okay.
Then soon my family introduced me to doctor and medical sciences.
Hmm.
So I also thought maybe that's not quite me. Then finally when my uncle suggested me to become an IAS officer, that's when I thought I could become an IAS officer because I'm quite good with current affairs and
Okay.
to supervise things.
Hmm. Okay. You supervise things at home?
I do.
Okay, okay. So, okay, you want to be IAS officer. So, have you already decided what path, I mean, how are you going to get there?
Yes, I've decided I'm going to take the stream of arts.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take economics.
Okay.
And then see
You
where
like
it takes
economics?
me. Not actually, I'm going to see where it takes me first.
Okay, okay, good, good, great. Okay, all the best with your. But why not become a writer?
That can become side to side like a journal.
Okay, okay, okay. That you can take up as a hobby. Good. So you know there is a Shillong Book Fair going on. Have you visited already?
No, I'm planning on to visiting it.
Great. Okay. Do you like book fair? Have you ever seen a book fair?
Yes, I have been.
Okay. Okay. Great. And do you have a reading habit also since you write? So do you read other than not just your syllabus class books but other books?
I do find a way to read books, especially online, and then I also have various copies of fantasy books at home, so I read those.
Okay. Okay. How much time you give to reading every day?
30 minutes approximately.
Very good, very good, very good. So that's something we have been telling all students that reading is very good, and at least 30 minutes every day would be a really great idea. Now coming to some other topics, have you heard about global warming?
Yes, I have.
So what do you think? What's happening? And as a generation, I mean, you are the next generation, part of the next generation. So the next generation, what they need to do to, reverse all these global warming and climate change and all those things?
First of all, I think it would be better to use eco-friendly products so that we will not pollute the environment more. We should also reuse things instead of throwing them because I have seen many documentaries on One Earth and all. They all have shown one common thing which I noticed is that we're polluting the earth, and I wanted to reverse that. So I spread awareness about that.
Okay, okay. So are people responding? What's happening?
Yes, my family also has started responding.
Okay.
Yeah, and even my friends also, they've also started listening and all. They've also seen those documentaries, so I think it really hit them.
Okay, great. So I think with all of you conscious people, it should be okay. Now, coming to next, now in the school and also with the new generation, mobiles, laptops, multimedia, social media, new technologies are coming, and this is, although they are very useful, I mean, but at the same time they are very engaging, and they reduce your attention, and that is why people are not reading books these days, because they are playing games and stuff. So what do you think of all these mobiles, social media and internet?
Actually, before, when my parents were in their childhood years, they barely had any knowledge of these. So, and then every time there was a project and all, they always had to visit the libraries. And then now that in our generation, we have all these appliances in our hands. With just one touch of a finger, we can find out the pictures of the Amazon rivers and all. So one thing I've noticed is that social media and media have two types. One which is good and is which can nurture you in learning. The other is those gaming and all. So I would say maybe spend less time on those and spend more time on current affairs and global warming and those subjects.
Okay, okay. So how do you go to school from your house?
I go by car, sometimes on scooties when we're late.
Okay. So do you know there's something called STEMs?
Yes.
So why not use it? Have you ever thought about it, using the bus service which is being given? Because we just talked about sustainability and all those things, eco-friendly and all. So to do that, government has launched this STEMS, right, where one bus has 30 seats. So many students, if they go, it will reduce 30 cars, on the street. So what do you think about that? Have you talked to it about this about with your parents, with your teachers?
I have talked about it, and then I saw that it could be a great inconvenience.
Okay.
And help reduce air pollution, which is mainly caused by the exhaust pipes of various vehicles.
Right.
So I've been thinking about it, and yes, maybe soon in the future I will use those.
Great to hear. So in the last, any message you want to give? Because I do a lot of career counseling, so a lot of kids want to take up writing as a hobby, right? So you have any message for them?
My message is that to always follow your dreams and maybe listen to your elders sometimes, because they're the ones who are going to guide you and who are going to make you this, who are going to get you to this level.
Right.
And so be self-conscious of what you do, because you never know, something might happen and you might be there. So if you know what is going on and to spread awareness of on various subjects, it can help reduce these problems in society, and also to never judge a book by its cover.
Right. So thank you so much, Mansa, and it has been a fascinating interaction, and we look forward to many more episodes. So if you have any suggestions of such wonderful students and teachers who have contributed in a very innovative way, so we can get them for a conversation. So I hope you are liking this series, and we'll come up with more such episodes in the times to come. Thank you. Kublai Shibun, Mithila.